were trying to get them to realize their strengths, but also realize their faults, but turn them into a positive and just work on their faults.
How do you think the puppet show went?
I think the students did an excellent job writing the puppet shows, and they really were based on the students' levels, the first graders' levels, so they all could understand it. They had characters that all the students knew, which was great.
What other activities do you have planned for this course?
Well, we're just working on a unit on special education, and so we're working on kind of the different classifications, and we're going to do an observation in the preschool classrooms on Friday, so the students will have time to be out in the classrooms some more to see students.
So do you plan on going to all the different middle schools and elementary schools in the next year?
Well, we can do an observation kind of at each level. So with Landing having preschool, we'll spend time there, and then we'll also go back for preschool to observe play in the classroom, and then we'll do an elementary school observation at FM Brown because we can walk there. We'll do one at the middle school, and then we don't do high school because we're all in high school, so we get to observe it.
And how do you think this class is going to help the students become future educators?
Well, I think that the biggest benefit for the class and for the students is that they can see if they like it or not. You know, this is a great time still in high school to see if you like it. And it's not just being a teacher, it could be in any other area or expertise in education.
Kind of how effective do you think this class is for high school students to be taking this course and becoming future teachers?
I think it's really important that you guys take this class because when I was your age in high school, I took child development as well. And it just lets you know if you like being around kids, you know, and then at least when you go to college, you might already know what you want to major in and not go to college just having no clue as to what you want to do. And, you know, some people just know that they want to be teachers and like helping kids, maybe not necessarily first grade, but, you know, you like to have an effect on somebody, and that's how I always was. So when I took it in high school, it was very effective and helpful for me, and I knew it was what I wanted to do.
Okay, and what did you like about the puppet show put on by the students?
Well, I think the kids did a really good job with the puppet show. I think it was very effective, especially in first grade and for all kids, all ages, because you know, it's something that they're working on. They don't really know what self-esteem is per se with that vocabulary, but they all have things that they're good at, and they all have things that they're working on, and it's important for them to see that, you know, everybody has something that they're working on. So it was really good. They did a good job.
Okay, thank you. Explain what the activities the kids did after the show.
The kids had to set up a tree of 2 leaves, one on the right side, one on the left side, of something that they were good at, and a leaf on the bottom of the tree of something that they needed to work on. All the kids, like, we got into groups of 5 or 6, and we kind of helped them with the spelling and everything, and we just talked to them a lot and asked them, like, you know, what do you think that you need some work on? What are you, really good at? Most of the things, when it came to knowing what they're good at, they did it very easily, but we had to more or less talk to them a little bit about what they weren't so good at.
How did that relate to the puppet show?
It related to the puppet show because we were talking about self-esteem, and our whole thing today was talking about self-esteem. So we were trying to get them to realize their strengths, but also realize their faults, but turn them into a positive and just work on their faults.
And what do you hope the kids learn from this visit in the class this afternoon?
The same thing, self-esteem. You can be, good at some things and bad at others. You just need to work on what you're not so good at.